Hello friends, Namaste, welcome back. Good morning or good evening everyone. And this is Lavanya Vishwanath from Australia. I'll be the host for this session with the divine blessings of Dr. Brahmashi Subhash Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji. Let us start our today's session. So I would like you to welcome back to the Divine Breath YouTube channel, Australia, Initiative of Pyramid Spiritual Society Movement. Our senior pyramid master, Prasanna Medisetti from Houston, started narrating this book, The Power of Now. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So as of now, like for the past 20 sessions, Prasanna Garu has talked about this book, The Power of Now. So in our previous session, Prasanna Garu talked about why women are closer to enlightenment. So women are normally have a lot of connection with their body, and they normally go by their heart. They are led by their emotions, whereas men go by their mind and they are led by desires. Challenge for women is to not get lost in the pain, because when they go through these emotions, but just witnessing it. So for enlightenment, so Prasanna Garu told us about how to observe our emotional reaction without any judgment. So to do this, like we have to observe our breath and bring back to our present moment. And also we need to remember that we can't fix anyone. We just need to embrace it. With this, I would like to welcome Prasanna Garu. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lavanya. For a quick recap, I really forgot where I stopped. You reminded me. Okay. Now we are in the relationships and enlightened relationships. How each gender can go, means which gender can go easily into the enlightenment and all. We are talking. So, as women always go by their feeling. The reason is women work operated from heart, men operate from mind. That's a basic thing that we have learned. So women operate with feeling, men operate with mind. Women operate with feeling, men operate with desire, that kind of thing. Okay. So only thing that women need to be aware. Why women is actually aware of their body? Because with the age, from puberty to age, so there are so many changes is happening to the woman's body. So many changes, like puberty itself will change a lot of changes. Men puberty, you don't know when they'll get. When your son became cranky, you have to understand maybe he's undergoing the puberty phase, right? There's not a particular age or not particular thing that you can observe it. Women, they have like some physical changes, some physical activities started happening, all the things you can say, oh, she's undergoing this and she's this menstruation cycle. Because of that, her mood may be swinging, her feelings may be changing, all the things you can observe it, which means that even we yourself can understand. So you are undergoing some changes, and how the body is reacting to it, when you are getting the tummy pain or when you are getting the back pain, why it is getting, all the things you are connected. You have some logical reasoning or anything. But men, that is not there. Okay. That is the one where we say women is having more connected to their body. The moment actually, because you attach it to the pain, you will be dissolving into that pain. See, when you get a pain, even if a man is there, I'm okay, because they need to understand their wives, brothers, sisters, and their daughters too. Okay. When woman is in the menstruation, when she got a pain, if it is the moment she realizes it is my cycle time is coming up, then the pain, okay, nothing. Is it not? Even the pain comes, you will think, is it the pain is coming from your, is it the cycle time? Is it a before time or after time? Some kind of thing, right? The moment you realize it's a cycle time, then you say, you will not put much attention to that pain. Because that pain won't bother you, because you already detached from the pain. Because you know why it is coming, so you already detached. Similarly, for any emotional pain also, here physical pain, you are able to understand why that pain is coming. Suppose emotional pain, your brother said something, your father said something, your husband said something. But there you are actually attaching too much into those words. Because of that, you are losing yourself in that pain, isn't it? So if you are not actually attaching to that pain, because maybe they have a bad mood that day, your husband got a rough day at the office and he came, and you try to show something, some emotion or something, try it, he may say that what nonsense, don't talk or something like that. But if you take that particular word as into the account and you started thinking about it, you are actually attaching yourself to that moment. And later, after 4 days or 5 days, then you will not leave. You will ask him someday, why did you say that to me? Then he may say that I had a rough day at office or something happened at the office because of that. I have to talk, I'm sorry. Done. Because all these 5 days also that men did not think about it. You are the one who carried that emotion. And once he said sorry, then you will remove it. But what happened to these last 4 5 days? Why do you need to carry that emotion? So this is where actually you are getting into the loop. Okay. So don't attach your pain to yourself. You are different, your pain is different. You that pain caused by physical or emotional or anything, take that see that pain as a separate. When you are seeing the pain body, like in the menstruation cycle, when the pain comes, you are seeing that as a separate because it's a cycle came, that's why the pain came, you are keeping it separate. You are realizing that. Similarly, attachment also, don't get attached to anything because your energy field is actually ruining. If you attach to some pain, the pain body is in that energy field is getting, that entity is getting temporarily lodged and your inner peace is gone. When your inner peace is gone, your life energy is trapped. Right? Your life energy is not actually functioning well. So the energy is not no more flowing. Energy should flow. Right? It is not flowing. Then what happens? That energy blockages will happen. That blockages will lead into some other disease or some particular thing. So this is the problem with our thing. So pain body is there because certain things happened in the past. Why you are actually feeling the pain body? Certain things happened. Suppose once you started realizing something, what happens is whatever the things that is happened in the past also you will see, you will identify yourself as a victim identity from the past also. A victim identity is the belief that past is more powerful than present also. Oh, everybody says గడిచిన రోజులు చాలా బాగున్నాయి. So this is, you are thinking that whatever that those doors were gone are so beautiful than thing. But the truth is the current present day is so good. You have all technological advancements. Your earning power has what do you say, has increased now from then to now, and you are more mature than before 10 years. You grew spiritually more than last past 10 years. So these are all your positive points, right? Then why do you say that the past is great? That's not right. So the present moment, so remember, the life is happening in the present moment, not in the past, not in the future. So embrace the present moment. So this is the truth. This is the day that is happening in your life. You are responsible for now. You are not responsible for the past, or you are not responsible for the future. If your emotional pain, if your inability to see you out of your emotional pain, you are losing your life in that moment. So you keep that emotional pain separate and see today is your day. The truth is that only power contained within that moment, the power of your presence. Once you know that, you realize you are responsible for your inner space, nobody can touch that inner space. You think that because your husband said something, your son said something, or your father said something, if you keep on saying, every day somebody or the other will say something to you. Every day your inner peace is gone. because you are actually attaching yourself with your emotion. Once you understand your emotion is different from our inner space, inner peace, your inner peace was never, nobody can touch your inner peace. You should not give authority to change your inner peace to somebody else. You yourself are responsible for it. That identification of feeling with the pain body, nobody, if your husband comes and says sorry, then if your healing means your inner peace is depending on somebody else. Your pain body is asking for somebody else. You are not conscious enough. So you are in the victim identity. He said something, so I'm in pain. You are in victim identity, right? But whereas a powerful, conscious woman will be relinquished from this victim identity at the personal level. They won't hold that victim identity. What men do, what other people do, what boss did it, they won't identify. Okay, they will identify themselves only with themselves. That's all. Me with myself. They will not identify somebody wronged me, it is their problem, not my problem anymore. Okay. This is the kind of the thing. So once actually, if you see, once that woman, any woman has identified, woman has this kind of feeling, right? Men has a different feeling. Men identifies with the power mostly. Men mostly identifies with the power. Oh, some good positions they have done. So they identify with themselves with the power. So if they don't have that power, they will. I have seen one IAS officer, one of my boss. Okay, at 60 is retiring. At 60, when he is retiring, he identify himself with that seat, commissioner of some college of education. He identified himself with that. He was literally cried on the day of retirement. And he said, whoever is going to take a charge, he said, no, I don't want you to come and take a charge because I don't want somebody else to see. I cannot see somebody else sitting on the seat. Which means at the age of 60, after working so many positions, the day of joining itself, you know that you are going to retire someday. At least we don't know when we will get expired from this earth planet. But he knew, right? When he knew means all the 30 years or the 40 years, he would have prepared for that moment. But he couldn't get that maturity. However you study, right, you should not identify yourself with the power, money, the fame, or including your pain. You are a blissful entity. That is the one that you have to identify. So the woman has this kind of problem and has that kind of, because usually they will identify with them. I won't say that men won't identify themselves with the pain. They will, because they also, there is a muscular energy and feminine energy is there, right? So they, whatever the dominating, they will do it. So, so do not comfort your sense of identity with your pain body or with your power or with your money. Those things will come and go. Okay, you identify yourself with the bondage that you have within you. That's all. If a woman excluded themselves from the men and fosters a sense of separation, actually, some women say, I don't need a man in my life, so I'll be very strong. You are again doing some wrong kind of thing. You are actually separating from the one kind of that identity, but whatever that man is doing in your life, you are doing by yourself, which means you are actually doing through your muscular energies. You have that muscular energy, right? So do not go with that ego. When you are doing it, do not go with that ego. A stronger ego, again, you are identifying with that ego. I can live myself. You are actually identifying that ego. Do not do that also. That is also a problem. So pain body can give you an identity, but use it for that, for enlightenment. Transmute that into the consciousness. When some pain comes, be consciously do all the things. Awaken your consciousness. One of the best times is that's the menstrual cycle. You can observe your body, you can observe everything, because usually people will get asking them to take a rest means that is the behind it. You should not do physically, but you, it's a kind of a, be more conscious of that time, so you will be able to touch that piece. So this is the, this is all about the female pain body. When a pain body is fully awakened from its dormant state, you may experience a considerable turbulence in your inner peace for a while, perhaps for several days. Whenever it is going somewhere, take it to the present. Take your moment into the present. Watch the turbulence in you. What is happening? Know it is there. Hold of knowing and be that knowing. Remember, do not let your pain body use your mind and take your overthinking. This is what is happening. Many women, if not is happening in any other time, at least at the during the 50s, people will be doing this. For every small thing, they will start doing overthinking because there is already pain body, right? Even if I say, hey, Lavanya, your shirt is not good, that also will give you a lot of pain. Oh, why did she say in front of everybody? That my shirt, my wish. Why she has to say that? Actually, to be frank, this is the problem is with me that I should not be saying it. It is not the problem is with you, right? But you are taking it so personally that you are because already your body is pain, so you are actually identifying everything. You are using your mind to pain. Do not identify your mind. So do not let your mind use your pain body. Let your pain body use your mind. So because of that, many people will behave very anarchically in those times. Maybe you all experience with your moms. Boys, if your mom is 50 to 55, and if they are actually behaving this such way, understand their hormones are working differently. They are mixing their pain body with mind. Okay, that's a problem. So try to understand, let them know that, ask them to take rest. That's all. Felt energy instead of felt, calm down. Feel that energy within your body. All attention is to full acceptance. Accept that situation. Okay. So, girls, so whenever you are hitting that particular age or a menopause or whatever it is, so obviously these hormonal changes will happen. The only way is to calm down is meditate, meditate, meditate. You will be able to calm down your thing. Accept the body. Accept the body. Accept it. It is a part of the, sorry, accept that it is a part of the game. It's a part of the life. Okay, accept it, then you'll be able to do it through sustained attention of your body, through sustained acceptance, then comes to the transmutation. So there is a radiant consciousness. Once you become the radiant consciousness, right, you will be like a fire, because you will be able to radiate that kind of joyful energy and with fulfilled expression around you. Your true nature shines forth, both female aspects, that is a goddess aspect. So the female aspects means the goddess aspects in this transcendental aspect and divine being. You are beyond male and female body. Once you are in that thing, once you are not identifying with that, you are beyond this male and female thing. Similarly, the male partner also. So in that time, so I'm just talking about the females in that time, during that time, if male partner in your family is very conscious, okay, when they are consciousness, they'll try to help you. Suppose, let us take your male partner has studied science. Okay, they studied the body anatomy and what is going on. So they definitely can understand without telling anybody, without somebody educating him, they can understand. Okay, maybe she's going through this phase. Calm down. Not all others, because all others, not neither moms have taught in the school in their homes, nor in the colleges or schools, isn't it? So the woman is going to pay this kind face this kind of the situation that was never taught in any of the schools, so they will not be able to understand. Suppose if they study science because they know anatomy, they will be able to understand. So which means if they are conscious, they hold the presence particularly, and they will not let you flare up. So you will not become unconscious. You will be like, because when the other person is conscious, he will help you to become a conscious. So here it is a thing. Both of you, intense practice, when both of you are things, you can reclaim your consciousness. Mind draw out of this attention from the pain body, and both can become the very consciousness. In this way, permanent energy field of the pure high frequency will arise between you. both male and female partners, high frequency energy will come. So there is no illusion, no pain, no conflict, nothing. It's just you, and you can survive it with a pure love. This presents a fulfillment of the divine or a transpersonal purpose of your relation. This is the relationship purpose. You need to balance. A feminine energy should balance the feminine energy in the male, and a masculine energy of a man should balance the muscular energy of a female. This is when this happened, it becomes a vortex of a consciousness because both together they are actually growing. When they are becoming that conscious thing, what will happen is they draw too many people around them. Okay, so the one pair that I saw, because usually it's not that if a lady is in this kind of growth, not the men need not be men, if they ladies need not be, but the one couple that I have seen, both are in this consciousness. They are drawing everybody towards this. Is because while I'm teaching, I am remembering Madhu and Ram. Do you remember those guys? Do you know anybody? Is it not? They both were perfectly like matching kind of thing, and they draw the people. Once you met them, you will not forget them. Whether you had a personal contact or not, once you see them and once you talk to them, that kind of the relationship, that is what that everybody wants to do that. Okay, that is all about it. Now give up the relationship with yourself. What is it? Give up the relationship with yourself. When you are fully conscious, would one still need a relationship? Would a man still feel drawn to the woman? And would a woman still feel incomplete without a man? That's a question asked to Eckhart Tolle. Enlightened or not, whether you are an enlightened being or not, whether you are a man or a woman, the level of identity you are not complete. Okay, if you are identifying yourself as a man or a woman, then your identity is not a complete. This incompleteness, whenever you are feeling, so that incompleteness is the one which is actually calling the male-female attraction. The pull towards the opposite energy is the polarity. No matter how conscious you are, it is the state of your inner connectedness you feel pull somewhere in the surface periphery of your life. So, when you are complete with the both muscular energy and feminine energy, you will not get attracted because you are completely within yourself. Why we are getting attracted towards the other gender? The reason is your suppose female, me getting attracted to a man, which means that my masculine energy was not completely fulfilled. So you are getting attracted. So it is not whether you are in unless you have balanced that, whether then only it will become a consciousness. This does not mean that you don't relate deeply to the other people or your partner. You will relate it. You can relate deeply if you are conscious being. When you can relate deeply if you're a conscious being, are coming from that being, because once you know that you are all conscious being coming from the same being, then you are able to focus beyond this form. You will not see that as a just the wife or a woman or something. You will see her as a being. Similarly, women will not see that as a husband or that Ram or whoever that name is not that person. You will see that beyond that. You will be able to see that being, right? If those being, if you are able to see, the relationship will be beautiful. There won't be any no differences in the inner deep state. It's perfectly possible for a enlightened person. Once you become that, once you are becoming that, so there is a no polarity of the male or female. You balance your energies within yourself. Okay, there is a no sense of incompleteness will not be there. Now you are feeling some kind of incompleteness. That is why you are actually getting attracted. Once that incompleteness is gone, then you will not get attracted. The outer level of her being, yet the same totality is completely fulfilled. That peace is within. So you are not getting attracted. Next, in the quest of enlightenment, while we are actually to getting the quest of enlightenment, if I am a gay or a hindrance, then does it make any difference? If I am male or if I am a gay, does it make any difference? So actually, when one person is in a gay, He's sexually, it's not belong to either male or a female, right? So when it is completely different actually. One way is you are not into that female and feminine energy or a male energy. One way it is easy to go into that enlightenment. The other way, you are trapped into the societal conditions because you are neither male nor female. You are pushed away for some other category. In that case, if you are unconsciously, if you started identifying yourself as a gay and then I need to get this, that, and all, then actually you are identifying one more thing. What we are saying is don't identify yourself with as a male or a female, right? Then become like beyond that particular thing. Suppose if you are a gay, if you are identifying yourself as a gay, then you will become another entity. You are not helping yourself. So you instead don't identify with anybody. So don't go into that energy. Then the spiritual thing will go fast. So don't, you are not fitting into the societal conditions, but mostly whenever you are gay, you are actually started one more. You have so many clubs and all also, right, for them. So you are actually identifying as a separate kind of third gender kind of thing. Okay, so this will hinder again your progress. You take the advantage of not identify with the both of the genders, and if you try to go into the enlightenment, your thing will be very easy. Okay. You should be conscious of that. On the other hand, if you develop the identity of a gayness, then you are escaped. You cannot, you are falling into the another problem. Then is it not true that you need to have a good relationship with yourself and love yourself before you can fulfill the relationship with another person? That is what in meditations or anybody they will say, right? You need to love yourself. You need to be like this. We all say that, right? So is it not? So to become ease yourself, you should be alone. You seek the relationship to cover up the unease. So why we are actually need a relationship? Whatever that uneasiness that you have, right? You wanted to cover up. That's why we need some kind of relationship. Suppose you got some pain in your body, right? Or somebody said something. What do you want immediately? So many a times you don't need a problem solution. What you need, can I tell you? You need somebody to listen. More than the solution, you need somebody to listen. So you are actually so you need some relationship to cover up that unease. You need to tell them. You know that the problem will be solved by themselves. You know that it is you are thinking too much because of that it is happening. You know all these things, right? So you can be sure that that unease will reappear again also sometime within the relationship. This is a common kind of thing, but you probably hold on to that partner responsible for it. So you want to push that unease to somebody and make them responsible. Okay. All you all really need is accept that moment fully. Just you need accept the moment fully. Okay, you are then at ease here and now at ease yourself. I'll give you again, I always give you the real life examples. Why I sit, my face is not so thing, but I want you to see I'm in a very good location. If you see, right? Behind me, there's an ocean. Okay. What happened, I'll tell you. We had a good plan for the weekend to enjoy in Florida. That's the plan that we had it. My friend and me. So friend's daughter is having a medical college interview here in this Florida. So we thought they both will attend the interview yesterday, and today and tomorrow we are going to enjoy. That's the plan. I totally forgot to tell Lavanya that I'm not going to take the class. Okay, sometimes the things will happen because last class we don't have it, right? That's why I didn't tell. So we all came very happily. All the three came into the airport, and the time is running clear, clicking off. Then I said, okay, drop us first because we have to check in the bag. Because before 1 hour we have to check the bag, right? So we'll check in the bag and we'll wait at the flight gate. So you come, you park the car and come. So me and the daughter went. We both went in. So she got what and all the problems that she can get, she got it. She went to the parking, the gate did not open, and then the bus did not come. whoever has to take the parking to the gate. And once the gate comes, we asked her to go into the C, but she went to the D, which is international airport thing. The security got delayed. So she just came 2 minutes after the flight gate closed. So they didn't allow. Flight is there. She had her daughter's phone also, which is very important to get in. But they took her phone and they gave it to daughter, but they didn't allow. So at that moment, how do you feel? Whole my weekend is ruined. I am supposed to be at home for sure because my son is coming back just to relax at home because next week is his finals. My sister-in-law is coming from India tomorrow, so I have to be there at home. But this friend, this is second time she booked for me. First time when she booked, I cancelled it because I have some other thing, because it's a surprise thing. I cancelled it. Now second time she booked. No, 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 I need to be there for her. So I convinced my family and I wanted to come. But entire thing gone. I was in the flight. So again, the question, what is the power of now that I can practice now? This is how you need to practice in life, right? Whatever the lessons you learned, it's okay. The moment I saw, because I just see what is the snack that I got it for the flight, I saw I got one book also. Touching Peace. That's the book I got it. Okay. The moment I got it, I got that thought, I saw the book. So which means I need to read the book, forget about anything. The things that is going to happen, I'm have no control. I cannot ask them to allow. I can't do it, anything, right? Only I just counted the blessings. At least the daughter who is supposed to go for interview is in the flight. To assist her, I am there in the flight, which is important. The other entertainment we can do anytime. We are not going to die. Simple thought. That simple thought makes me very ease. Okay, now 2 hours of the flight. Why should I think all these things? I have a book. Why can't I read the book? I read like 7 chapters or so, happily. No, 5 chapters or so. Then it landed in Tampa and it taxied for 1 hour. It didn't get the gate. 2 more chapters I read. Okay, then we came. Then it took 1 hour of the means 1 hour to get the car, rental car. So even then my peace, because when you are in the present moment, right? The peace did not go. So I came and slept. Morning, I saw that because I stayed in this home. Because my friend home is just 10 minutes away from the airport. I said, I'm coming this midnight because I can't go anywhere. I'm coming to your home. Oh, welcome, come. So I came. Morning when I woke up, I saw a nice, beautiful ocean. I did my Surya Namaskara there and then I took her to interview. Then I dropped her to some other place and then came. When mom is crying like anything, what can you do? If you cry, what is happening? You are actually activating that pain body. There is a pain that what is the why you are crying? No, I'm feeling guilty. Why you are feeling guilty? Did you do anything wrong? Things will happen in life. We there are so many people who lost their lives in the terrorist attack in India, right? You are not, you and me are not one among them. Be thankful that we are alive today. Be thankful that your daughter never missed the interview. So there are life is showing so many chances to be gratitude. We are actually not counting on those things. And today I never, because Saturdays at home means I'll have young things to do. Okay, so many things, right? At home, you need to do that, you need to clean up or do that. Tomorrow, my sister-in-law is coming. So many things you'll have to do it, clean up and all things. Now, here, I don't have to do anything. Just relax, chill. I just woke up very late, like 7 o'clock or so. Then I then did my Surya Namaskara again. I completed 108, kind of a fulfillment today. That because before that water, I just feel like so much energetic. That is the power of moment, right? So I called my colleague. One of my colleague is living here. I called him. So can we go to that one island? He came and said, okay, here is the keys. You drive, because yesterday I couldn't enjoy when I'm driving between the ocean, I couldn't enjoy because I cannot go this, right? So today I gave him the keys. You drive and I will enjoy it. He's saying all your plans got ruined, but not a 1% I could see in your face. We enjoyed, and by the time the noon comes, 2 o'clock, it was too much hot. I said, no, let's go home and we can see the window. Through window, we can see the ocean and enjoy. So I came happily prepared for the lesson and day. That's what I'm saying, power of now, right? That's how you need to implement it. Why I'm giving all my stories, not to boast about myself, but how you need to think in each and every moment. Then only you can be happy. Otherwise, I should have been there. I even see the tickets to go back. But $400 or $500 are there. I don't want to spend that much. Instead, I can enjoy it. Here, my friend, she's happily hosting. So their kids are there to enjoy. There's a toddler is there, whom I can enjoy. So what else I need in the life? Just be there because this is a gap that was given, right? So that's how you need to take the life. When you take that life, because it is all expectancy, right? We are expected. Suppose I expected something to be happen. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go to Gainesville to see Michael Singer. That's the plan actually. Because I alone driving 5 hours, like 2.5 hours, I'm not so fan of driving alone. See again, if you see there, I need a relationship. I do not have the relationship with myself. If you see, right, if you can enjoy with yourself, putting a podcast, you can go. If you really have that relationship, but still, I have not achieved there. I want some company because driving is not my favorite thing to do. So while I'm doing it, I need a company. So if you can enjoy yourself, you can do that. That's where actually you need to identify the things. So this is all process. I'm not there yet. I am here. I'm not worried about my plans get ruined, but some things I have to achieve in the life. I have to go there. But once I know, identify where I am lacking, I can achieve. That is what I wanted to. I want all of you to understand from this book, right? So we will go because there's only one question. We will complete this today, at least this chapter. But do you need to have the relationship with yourself at all? Why can't you just be yourself? When you have a relationship with yourself means you will not find two things. You got it? I slept like a baby. I enjoyed. That will not be there. Because whenever I said I slept like a baby, I is a different. Who there is a kind of observer and observant. There is a subject and object. You are seeing two things within you. I slept. You are saying means there is a two things. Who slept? So when you have a relationship with yourself, when you are got enlightened relationships, what happened? You and yourself will get merged into one. You will always be happy. You will not judge yourself. You will not feel sorry to yourself. You will not feel proud of yourself. You will not love yourself because you are a loving being. You do not hate yourself. The split of you and yourself is a problem. You and yourself has merged means self-reflective consciousness is healed. Okay. When that is healed, there is no curse, there is no pride, there is no hate. There is no self also. You are the being. There's no you and yourself. You are that being, that loving being. So that is the what you will become. So when your relationship become that loving being, that love relationships, right? When you are your relationship also become that love being, then you are in the enlightened person. That's where it comes. With that, we have completed our relationships topic. That's the chapter 9 was closed. Okay, chapter, I'll just give you what is coming up is beyond this happiness and happiness. What is there beyond this happiness and happiness? It's a peace. It's only peace. There is no good and no bad. Beyond this good and bad, there is higher good. Beyond this happiness and unhappiness, there is a peace. That's where we will go through in chapter 9. I don't want to start now because all of you would have asked had many questions in these relationships itself. So I'm happy to answer that.
Thank you, Prasanna garu. It's really wonderful session. And we have got a beautiful view as well for us.
Yeah, that's the reason. Even though the camera was not so good, I just want you to see the view, right? That's why I kept it like that.
Yeah. It's so beautiful, as if we are there at near the sea. That's what we are
Yeah.
sitting in.
I'm enjoying since 2 days, so I want you also to enjoy.
Oh, thank you. So sweet of you. Friends, if you have any questions, you can either unmute yourself or raise your hand, or you can put it into the chat, whichever way you feel comfortable if you have any questions.
If 1 more hour passed, you would see sunset.
Ah, okay.
Now it's coming. This is a west.
Yes, okay.
That's why that brightness is coming down, if you see, right?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome questions. I
Yeah.
know you'll have. The other day, I'm talking about your group and how that energy flow is happening. I could see because whenever previously only one class, whenever I'm taking, sometimes the class coming good, sometimes the class is not coming good. That's how I used to feel it. But now I could see whenever I am saying the class, it is not about a person's knowledge, it is about the energy field that all of you are bringing in. When all of you are bringing that attentive energy, definitely the class comes good because everybody's energy field is getting in one place. You may not know that you're contributing, but your attention, your thing is obviously contributing. Your positive attitude to learn something and to absorb something, that is actually contributing. I could see that the difference when I'm actually doing the various groups.
Yeah. Good to know, Prasanna.
You need to read because I'm on phone,
Yeah, yeah,
not
I'll
on a
read.
laptop.
I'll read,
If there
Prasanna.
is any questions, you need to read.
Yeah, as of now, still I don't see any questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody want to share anything from the relationships? How do you get benefited or?
But I could say that like these classes are really quite useful, Prasanna, because it might not like every moment probably still I am not at that stage, but whenever the moment comes, like I'm able to recall, okay, what I need to do. Like if I'm talking something, just step back for a minute and just analyze and say,
Mm.
okay, is this why am I assuming or am I what am I doing? Yeah, these classes are quite useful for me, I think, from my personal perspective. Yeah, hopefully our friends
No,
here.
not only for you. When I'm teaching every
Yeah,
day, because I'm teaching power of no, that is the reason I'm remembering every moment. I'm remembering that. How do
mm,
I apply here? Whenever some sudden surprise come, how do I apply here? How do I not because not to disturb my inner peace?
mm,
How do I do that? The moment that question comes, answer will come.
yeah, right.
We are so unconscious that that question itself is not arising in our daily lives.
Yeah,
Something bad happened. Oh my God. You call 10 people and say, oh my God, that flight got delayed and she planned everything and she ditched me and I'm here.
yeah,
And I don't know what to do this weekend. I was worried. My family was there. I was neither there nor all this complaint I can complain, right? Even if I complain, people will say it's a natural kind of thing.
mm, yes,
It's natural kind of thing. Everybody will feel that. Nobody will give an advice. Why are you saying that enjoy their being alone? Why do you need somebody else? Nobody will tell, right? That's a problem. But once you started questioning yourself, you yourself will find the ways.
mm,
My travel buddy, one of the travel buddy is here. She had some party, it seems. That's why I got ready after the class to go there. So, so I'm going to meet new people there.
mm,
All the things, right? Enjoy everything. He will have a purpose. Last night when I'm here, my friend, she's because I'm alone. If I have come with my friend, she might not have discussed her problem with me. She
mm,
discussed some of her thing. With all this knowledge that I'm actually going through, I could give her. I could separate the problem into the fragmented sections and then give you. You are doing this. You are doing this. Instead of actually asking the other person's mistake, you are unconsciously who left some things
mm,
before. This is your problem. You correct it. Don't blame others, because the others, you cannot change it.
Yeah.
So this kind of the thing, right? Whenever something happened emotionally to somebody else, right? I used to connect to that emotion and used to feel bad. Now I'm not getting connected.
Um,
Because if you connect, you will also feel bad. You will also say kind of bhajana.
yes.
Oh, it is so. But when you are not connected, you can think clearly.
Correct.
You can give a better advice for them. So being sensitive, sometimes, oh, you're not sensitive. That's no, it's not about sensitiveness. It is about the experience. The life has got you some experience. You need to act wise. That's the thing that you need to understand, right? That's all we all need to understand. Yesterday, that toddler, she she climbed onto the sofa. Okay. So her mom stopped her. Do you have a plan how to come in? She didn't say be careful. Not a general kind of statement. She asked, do you have a plan how to get her? She stopped for a while. She put the legs first and then she jumped. So that one sentence, right? How it will happen? That's what she's saying. Previously, I would have said be careful, but now the new parenting, I learned how to be parent because she got a like after a long gap, she got second kid. So after 17 years, so she'll become wise, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, not like a first child. So now with all this parenting, I'm able to do a different kind of parenting with for this girl. That one question, she stopped it. She put the legs before, instead of just falling, she carefully did it. So that kind of question, we all need to get it within ourselves. What do I do now? Not to disturb my inner peace. What do I do now? That simple question, ask yourself. Or if any situation comes, do I have a power to change the situation? If you have a power, do it. If you don't have power, accept it. That gives you a lot of things.
Thank you, Prasanna garu. We
Thank
have a
you.
question here from MS.
Mhm.
Thank you, Prasanna garu. May not be a relevant, but there is natural tendencies of a person who behaves in a good way without consciously knowing. For example, someone do not get to victim mode naturally, and there is unnatural in the sense that they learn something over time externally with satsangs or books, which is completely different from their natural ability. Learning something with difficulty is a struggle, which can also give rise to pain body. I could have framed this better, but I hope the question, yeah, this is a question from MS.
Okay. Uh, as you are asking, like, what do you say that when you are asking, learning the things through learning that you are, is he saying that?
Yeah, but because they like if I learn something, so I'll not be
Mhm.
getting into the victim state, right? But it
Mhm.
is against my natural behavior, which I'm
So,
supposed to go into that mode, but I'm now not going to that mode. So
but it
like
is, yes, there is a struggle.
there is a struggle learning
There is
something.
a struggle
Well,
inside.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. A good question, actually. That is a very good question. Because this, when you come to the spirituality, people, all the people will face this kind of thing. Okay. You feel like because of this, you cannot show your emotion also. You are angry on some person. You, because of all these things you learn it, you should show the good. Mm. That's where because even I passed on that phase kind of thing, right? The problem here is you need to identify there is a store of consciousness we call.
yeah,
There is a store of consciousness inside you. Okay, which means there will be so many seeds are there, good, bad, everything. All the seeds will be there. So which seeds you are actually pouring the water, that only grow up. Okay. So in that seeds, in your father, mother, you will get some kind of the thing. So that is called, you are calling it as a natural tendency. Okay. That natural tendency, what we have done, we poured some water to that. So that only grew up all the things. Now, whenever you want to change your feeling again, it's again whenever you wanted to do something, right? Suppose somebody wronged you, let us take. Because all these things you learned, you need not hold on your emotion. You have to show at the right time. Okay. Suppose when the two people are quarreling each other, like the word war is going on. Words war is going on. That time, being a conscious person, you should not utter a word. Be silent. It doesn't mean because you learned that, right? So be silent. It doesn't mean that you should not show your pain. You have to show, you have to say, convey to them, because of you have done this, it caused me so much pain. It caused me so much pain. You have to say that after certain time. Something happened. Let us meet on Friday over a cup of coffee. Explain to them. Because of this happened. This is not the right way. If you don't correct it, it will be hard for us to move further into this relation, this kind the friendship. It could be friendship or anything. You clearly mentioned it. If you don't have fear, right, you will mention it. But again, the people will have the fear of losing the people. I have gone through that phase. Oh, if I tell that, the people will go away from me. And after I started doing that, people moved away from me too. But what happened is, right people came into my life. Because those are carrying a different kind of energy. Tell them there's no problem. Because if you hold on it, again, your consciousness is becoming too heavy. You need to free, right? You have to free from all these things. Your consciousness should not become too much. Okay. So in that case, you have to be you have to express yourself. Is it clear, MS? You have to express yourself, but not at that moment. You have to express it when it time comes. When not time comes, you have to make a time and express in a peaceful manner. Actually, I read a book last couple of weeks of the 5 a.m. Club. So in that also he has written, in that not in that, in this touching the peace only he has written, if you cannot express, you should not express, but write a peace note. He says that, you know that Vietnamese monk, right? I don't know. It's hard to pronounce his name. Thich Hat Nhat or something. Thich Hat Na. That book is by him. His books are very good actually. He wrote, write a peace note to them that because you said something, it hurt me this. Let's have a meeting over the cup of coffee on a Friday and let's discuss. Because you are inviting it in a positive sense, right? The moment you started inviting, let's have a cup of coffee and discuss and explain, the way the people will take is different. Then when both parties are anger, then losing the words is different, isn't it? So you need to express whenever there is a discomfort, when there is an anger, when your consciousness got hurt by somebody, you need to tell them. Then don't get attached to it. And don't get fear that people may lose in your life. Believe me, trust me, because I have gone through this process before you all guys. Right people will come in your life. Right things will come in your life. That much I can tell. And there is a purpose. Everything there is a purpose. As I told you last night, I could discuss with her and I could unveil today because I called my colleague and we went out in the morning. He had something else, some other problem. Because he got a chance to discuss somebody, he also opened up and he discussed it. And I'm able to give a better advice for him. So this is where you need to do that, or you need to calm down for a while and then do that. So I just feel like for everything there is a purpose, why it has happened. So in that way, if you take it right, the life will be peaceful instead of like trembling, guggling that this. Just enjoy the moment, present moment. Okay, but in this process, don't hold any of the feelings. If you have to tell somebody, you have to tell in a different tone. That's all. But you need to express.
Thank you, Prasanna. MS
You
Word.
are there in my book, right? That 5 a.m. Club
Yes.
summaries you need to for pass on to your
Group.
group
Yeah.
people also.
Sure. Sure.
I just like that 5 to 6. What is the schedule that he has given? Really, anybody, if you take it seriously and practice 66 days, I want to hear from you.
Okay. Okay. Sure. I'll share with
That,
them.
yeah, 1 and 2 I did, but there is one more rule, 10 rules that you need to follow. That was there in the last chapter. I will give you that summary also. What are those 10 rules I'll give? Okay.
Last time I have shared about the rituals, and they all liked it.
Yeah, that book name somebody's asking, The
Yeah.
5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. The writer of The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Its audiobook is also there. Those who cannot have find the time, yeah, when you're driving, you can hear audiobook.
So, any other questions, friends? Madhuman, you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
tell Prasanna ma'am that she's looking beautiful with the beautiful surroundings. And thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much for giving us insight into relationships. That's the most difficult thing I think today, especially with your husband.
No, it's not difficult. That's what. With all the learnings, we should not feel that it is a difficult.
No, I
We can
can't seem
deal.
to.
We can
Yeah, but
deal.
I can't seem to get over the anger. I when I wake up, I think I'm not going to get angry today, but somehow when something happens, I can't
No,
seem to.
make peace. That's why I said 5 a.m. club practice. Practice the 5 a.m. club. Really, really, I just loved it. I
Mm,
wanted to start kind of like summer, right? I wanted to start for youth. I have to see whoever can join. But
mm,
definitely, I will say 200% that will give you the result.
okay.
That much confidence I have it because knowingly or unknowingly I do practice some of the practices and I see the results in my life. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying definitely see, we don't know what to do tomorrow. Do you
yeah.
have a plan to do other than your office work and cooking? Do you have a plan to do?
No, no, no. That's
Yeah.
right.
So if you write down what is my goal, if you write down something, what you are doing to reach to that goal, what is a simple thing today I'm going to do to reach that goal?
Mm,
Every day, one step, one baby step. If you start doing it, definitely you'll achieve it, right? But first thing is we are stuck in defining that goal itself.
true.
So that gives you a lot of things. So I totally, because in 2025 I want to read 25 books. This is my 11th book, I guess.
Wow.
11th or
Wow.
12th, I don't remember. So
Mm,
all the books I'm reading and I'm using that knowledge here and there while explaining. But this book, I totally recommend you to read it. Anybody, in case if you cannot read, at least read my summaries and follow. That's the whole
oh,
purpose I'm writing a summaries.
where do we get the summaries?
Lavanya will forward it to you. I
Oh,
kept Lavanya in one group where I'm posting the summaries. So she will forward it to you.
okay. Thank you.
Or you can follow me on my Facebook if you are a social media thing. Prasanna Medisetti, same. No new, nothing new.
Okay. I'm not on Facebook, but I could
Yeah, then
follow you.
Lavanya.
Okay.
That's why.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
You need not be on Facebook. My Facebook profile is a public profile, so you need not be on it. You can just, I think,
Okay.
Google and get it, I guess.
All right.
Facebook profile.
Yeah. Thank you. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madhuman. Yeah, I will definitely share about those two things. So I think Inner Peace by Thick Heart and 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma.
Touching the piece, that is.
Touching the Peace. Okay,
Touching piece.
touching. Okay, sure, Prasanna. Thank you so much. for your wonderful time, even though every time you have a busy schedule, but still you'll
Yeah,
take
Saturdays are
some
always,
time
that's
for us.
no, I always feel only for Saturday class people, they see me in a different costumes.
We are
Other
lucky
people,
to see you.
because many classes I got ready and coming to your class.
Yes,
Because Saturday is the day that evening, maybe I have to go somewhere or something that like that, right?
yes. Yeah, we are lucky to have classes on Saturday with you.
But yeah, well, it is again, I say that, see, the universe is providing you the opportunity. It has to happen today, the class. It happened. There are many times that I wanted to cancel today's class, but it didn't happen because it has to happen. That's how, right? So you take some of the things, right? Don't take anything like so stringly. I planned that way, it has to go that way. No. So there are important things like my friend's daughter's interview is the one that has to go as planned. All other things can change. That went as planned, all other things I can change it. What is that? Enjoy that moment, right? That is what always we have to do. Enjoy that moment. When you started doing it, really, I'm enjoying, guys. Because of you, I got a chance to read this book. Now I'm reading more deeply, more. There is a more deeper understanding for me because 3 years back or 4 years back, I think even before I told you that Soul's Journey, even before that, I read this book and taught in one class. But my understanding from that time to this time is like way too much. With all the understandings and with all the, because when you are actually observing your life every day and trying to grasp some lessons, this will be too good to learn. I enjoyed it more than because you may feel that, oh, even though she had a busy schedule, no, I'm also enjoying it with you. I'm enjoying in teaching. That's the reason I could take that time and come to you. Otherwise, there is so many ways that I can say, oh, today I have something, today I'm traveling. So many Saturdays is happening like that. You all know. Every Saturday I'll come up with a different story, but because I'm able to enjoy with all of you, so I'm able to. One day I hope I will meet you all in person. We'll see how universe will allow us.
We wish the same, Prasanna garu. Yes. Please come to Australia. Yeah. Any
Come.
other questions, friends?
Come. I come. Yes.
Photo. I need the photo now. I did.
Yes. See, come.
Oh,
Let's
hello.
see. She's say hi.
Hi. So
You are in
beautiful.
the photo, right? I asked her, where are you in that photo? She is not there in the previous photo. She
Uh,
searched and got one more photo where she is there.
so cute.
Okay, go. I'll come.
My hair is all gone.
Yes, you are good.
Because I got a good too.
Nice. Okay, Lavanya, if there's
Yes,
no
Prasanna garu.
questions.
Yeah, sure. Enjoy
Huh?
your evening with the
Okay,
time,
thank
little
you.
one as well.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you once
Bye
again.
bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, friends. I'll end the session here. See you all.